少し暴れますか?
Whoa! Oh, method, let's go! Maybe this entire thing is her magic. Oh, you see? Whoa! Again, we cannot put quantifiable value onto invaluable humanity, the quality of life, the sacredness of life. Hello friends, my name is Benoit Kim, a UPenn educated licensed psychotherapist and your favorite yapper. Welcome back to my detailed psychological analysis of Frieren Season 2, Episode 8. I must admit, I almost rage quit last episode towards the end with that absolutely bonker of a cliffhanger.
Flashback.
No!
End of flashback.
Man! So I'm really excited about today's episode. Happy Frieren Friday. Assassination Zero, Samsonian, Helixy, Jin Ichimaru, and Roxy Love are the founding sponsors of my videos. I really appreciate your support. Shout out to the best patron family and growing YouTube members. Sit back, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Oh yeah, Ganal's flying. Good teamwork. Oh! Good timing. Whoa. Yo. Go Stark. Ow. Ah. Oh my gosh, peak action. Damn. Wow, that was fast. Quick pause, since at this rate I won't be yapping once throughout this peak action scene, so I wanted to find like a semi-good point. I wonder if one of the underlying emotional significance of Ganal's wings are what happens to little birds. When they flop their wings, it's liberty, freedom. It's a liberation from the past. And I remember what I talked about in last week's episode. I think divine revolt symbolizes trauma exposure. Unless we work through our trauma, unless through controlled exposure, controlled guidance, we have to confront our trauma head on eventually. Otherwise, we'll be living under the shadow of trauma, however long that would take. And here, after the trauma exposure, now through Stark's teamwork, Ganal is confronting and literally fighting divine revolt head on. So I wonder if Ganal's wings, him flopping his wings as part of his tactics and battle, symbolizes he is about to be liberated from the trauma of the past, because wings symbolizes liberation. Also, Ganal, I respect your analytical ability and you're being so unfazed and calm under pressure, similar to Frieren, but maybe not analyze too long, too deep while Stark is getting his ass cheeks clapped. But of course, Stark, as always, symbolizes the emotional weight of emotional courage. Dude is scared anyway. He's never let his fear overcome him. He's always had a relationship and he's always sat next to his fear. Dude is scared anyway. Emotional courage. Good analysis. Let's go. Oh, Stark! Stark! Oh! Ah, shit. Four swords. Nope, he's gonna... Got him. Wow. Yep, he's holding on to him. Respect. Respect! Yo! Of course, Stark to tank. His obviously his HP is dropping like crazy, but like speaking of, Stark's always the bait, the decoy whenever he's with Frieren and Fern, but this time voluntarily speaking, despite being so scared, despite knowing that Divine Revolt is numerous weights above his class, miles beyond his skill sets. Because even the captain of the North Company, who was much stronger than Stark, was defeated. But despite all that understanding, despite his fear, which is a primary fear response, or fear is a primary human response out of survival, he voluntarily chose to be a decoy to get sliced, but in turn to create a slight opening. Speaking of being sliced, for Ganao. His exponential growth as a warrior cannot be understated here. It's absolutely amazing. Nice.
終わりだレボルテ
Nice.
待て思い出した
Confronting trauma, baby.
お前以前殺した一級魔法使いの片割れだな今と似たような状況だったお
Ah.
前は他の魔族の討伐に向かい片割れは村を護衛した
Obviously, I've had some YouTube folks and Patreon members point out that Ganao staying back in the village was part of his tactical process. It's his tactics to use himself as a bait to lure out Divine Revolt. Because this is not his first rodeo with Divine Revolt. It's his second time. Ergo, trauma, re-exposure. But look at the difference. Last time he left his partner stay behind, which he was killed. But this time he left behind to confront and face his trauma head on, aka Divine Revolt. Parallel process, but flipped. Again, aside from his strategy, aside from combat intelligence, Ganao cares deeply, although he's not the best at showing that.
お前が村に戻ってきた頃には何もかも手遅れだったな
And remember how demons utilize language. Languages for demons is nothing but deception. So what is he doing? Divine Revolt, he's using language to 1. Distract Ganao, 2. Induce his guilt, shame, grief, and 3. Create a slight opening for him to turn the table. Right? Again, such a skillful usage of language for demons in terms of combat. Impressive. It's all calculated.
相棒の最後を知りたくない
Oh, here it comes. Psychological tactic.
あの戦いでは実に面白い教訓が得られた
Oh, shit.
もういい黙らせるだけだ
最後に私からの助言だ
He spare arm.
生存
Watch
者の
out.
確認はもっとしっかりやった方がいい
子供
No, that child is that pink-haired demon who's interested in humanity. I'm guessing that that pink-haired demon could transform and mimic demon or mimic a human out of her studying, deep research, and curiosity about humanity. This is the tactic, distraction, slight or major opening. See, oh, Ganao cares.
悪あがきを
Ganao, watch out, dude. That's not a human child. Oh, shit. He got stabbed. Oh. Oh, shit. I knew it. Freaking knew it. Mother trucker, dude.
やりましたよレボルテ様褒めて
Yo.
ご苦労
Sayonara.
会議だった
Biash.
判
Peace
断
out.
が鈍ったな
Oh,
あいつが一瞬
Ganao.
頭をよぎった
Oh, Baker's
こんなところに。
friends.
読みは正しかった人には子供をかばう習性がある
習性か人にそ
True. I mean, it's a propensity. Doesn't
私の
always
知る
mean...
限り見ず知らずのガキをかばって死んだバカは一人だけだ
Previous partner. Ah.
この子は少し 外気できん
立派な最後でした
Is Zari saying that perhaps he was too kind? Kind mages do not live too long. Yet, what spell does Zari use to bury this unsung hero? Field of Flowers. What did she say about Flame's flower spell? The spell that she once told Frieren is useless is a very spell that inspired Himmel the hero, the rise of heroism to ultimately defeat the Demon King with the hero's party, and that equally useless flower spell is what she uses. Even during the interview, Sairi's entire palace is filled with these flowers. And here, in barrier of an unsung hero, she uses the useless flower spells in honor of him. So yes, perhaps, kinds mages do not live long. At the same time, no one can deny their impact, their legacy, and their sacrifice for the humanity. Again, we cannot put quantifiable value onto invaluable humanity, the quality of life, the sacredness of life. Man, flower spells, dude.
心にもないことを言うんだな。ゲナ、お前は嫌なやつ。
Exactly what I
優しさの
said.
かけら
Interesting. So Zari, again, seemingly has perfect intuition. Yet Zari said, Ganao, you're an unpleasant man. You're shrewd of a man. But with everything I analyzed, Ganao cares deeply. Or was this the inflection point? Was this the final loss that finally penetrated and shattered through Ganao's cognitive dissonance, his internal landscape, and created such a powerful ontological shock that made him reevaluate his framework, his way of life? And that's what inspired his decision to protect that child, despite intellectually understanding and knowing that there can possibly be no survivor remaining. Why? Because they've scouted through the entire village and everyone died. And again, that scene of Ganao getting tricked by the pink-haired demon, which very soon dissipated into freaking mana particles, deuces, is that humans, at the end of the day, no matter how much stoicism, no matter how much pragmatic nature, no matter how much calculus we layer ourselves on top, logic, rationality, whatever, at the end of the day, the very tapestry of our human nature is emotions. Humans, by default, we are social, emotional animals. Emotions will eventually spill over. That's why his emotions overrode his intellectual understanding that, oh, there can be no survivor, but it doesn't matter. His body moved despite his understanding of his mind. Emotions, y'all.
ずっとそのままでいろ。
I think Zari said that stay that way forever, stay shrewd forever, because Zari wants Ganao to live for a long time. She doesn't want to lose her another mentee, another student. Because based on what Method said, every first class mage by default becomes Zari's student. And sure, Zari's experienced so much grief, so much loss, just like Frieren and more. But despite her desensitization, she cares deeply. This is Zari's depiction of her care. And her finally planting that final flower onto the nameless, unsung yet heroic first class mage, that also symbolizes Zari's grief, her grieving process. So in that sense, Ganao learned that from Zari, and they're very similar.
仰せのままに殺しを楽し
Oh shit. Frieren, where you guys at?
やっぱり柄でもないことは
Come on,
するものじゃない
Frieren, Fern, Method. Oh! Star. He blocked it. Stark.
正面から受け止められる戦士がまさかこの世に存
You're making Eisen proud, baby. Let's go.
まだ動けたのか死んだふりでもしていればいいものを
Oh, bromance.
それじゃ負けだろ
Come on, Stark.
最後まで立っていたやつが勝つんだぜ
Emotional courage.
いいやつだと思っていたがただのバカだ
Let's go. Let's go.
地に私も付き合うシュタルク
I shall walk into the jaws of death with you. Oh my gosh, this freaking grand, dramatic, thematic music in the background. Sorry for muting. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh.
震えが止まらないぜ
He's scared shitless, but doesn't matter. He's here, baby. Go, Fern. Oh! Oh!
どうすればフリーレン様はいつの間にかいなく
You know who else at Deuces besides that pink-haired demon? Frieren. Deuces, I believe in you, Fern. You got this. Gambate. Pew, gone. Obviously, she's probably monitoring, but this is part of her mentorship. She has utter faith in Fern. Fern is no longer that tiny girl who's a prodigy, but an independent, thriving, very, very capable, disciplined talent of a first-class mage. Fern, Zoltrak, AK-47, let's go. You see? Yep, Frieren's monitoring.
たまには高みの見物っていうのも悪くはない。
What is this, watching a movie? Look at that smile. The smile is a smile of assurance and confidence in Fern. Go, Fern. Oh! Dang, that demon's
魔
good.
力を消して潜伏しても無駄だぞ。
What the? Oh! That speed
こ
though.
の霧は俺が魔法で作り上げた。
Oh, I see.
わずかな魔力にも反応
Impressive.
ないからな。
That was pretty impressive. Dang.
視界も悪い上に攻撃も防がれてしまう。相性が悪い。
You got this though. I believe in you, Fern. Why is Method using such a bland, straightforward attack? Ooh. Dang. What shampoo does Method use? She's got quite a bit of luscious hair. It's so luscious that even a dagger and a knife went by unscathed.
この気配、フェルンさんも苦戦しているようですね。
Also, right after that joke, freaking Method, she could sense mana detection and she can sense Fern's status despite all that fog of magic, spell, distraction. Dude, Method and her intuition and her detection skills is supreme, even more impressive than of Fern. Wow, Method, you are so underrated. You are very powerful.
無理もありません。相手はだいぶ奇抜な魔法を使う魔族のようですから。
メドロジュバルト。
Oh, nice. Dang, Method.
何
You
を
should be in
よそにしている
Matrix.
お前の相手は私だ。
分か
Boring.
っています。
Ooh. Speaking of Matrix, what is this? Dodging bullets? Oh, nice.
対して私の相手は
Oh, very conventional. Hmm.
棒一体。基礎がとてもしっかりしている。
Interesting.
純粋に隙がない。正面
Wow. Quick comments. This is interesting dynamic. Fern represents solid foundation, basics of basics, based on Frieren's mentorship. That fog demon symbolizes unconventional combat style. Method represents also unconventional because as a mage, she could use this goddess magic and intuition, and she's very well-rounded, jack of many traits, master of many. And then the demon she's fighting against also represents conventional wisdom, solid foundation. Do you see that? It's almost like a mismatch in a sense. But each of their opponents, each of these first-class mages, Method and Fern, each represents a different combat style against the opposing combat styles of their opponents as well. Very interesting fighting dynamic as well.
この霧にはおそらく強力な魔力探知効果もあります。
Dude, Method, you're
こ
impressive.
のままだと
Amazing analysis too. Wind magic?
少し暴れますか。
Whoa! Oh, Method, let's go! What is this? Oh! Wow, fake. Wow. Dude, Method, how strong are you, dude? Underneath that maternal instinct, underneath that Method's audacity to not just head pet Frieren, but also Zari-sama, is freaking amazingly overpowered nature. You never want to mess with a mama because the scariest bear is mama bear. That might be one of the most badass lines I've heard in the season so far. Shall I let loose a little bit? Method-sama? Yo, put some respect in her name. Let's go.
この戦い方覚えがあるな
Something legendary?
北部高原でまず
Oh, they're demon hunters.
行かれた一族だ
Let's go.
これは面白い
Oh,
いい
that demon
勝負が
hurt.
できそう
Let's have a fair fight. I made a comment last episode about I think it's laughable that demons have this honor of keeping yakusok promises, and some viewers are like, why not? Demons can make promises because you're higher intellectual beings. Sure, but I just think the irony still speaks. But here again, demons who use communications and language as a mere tool of deception, such a fundamentally deceptive beings, are saying things like, let's have a fair fight. I think that's pretty laughable. Let's go, Stark. Emotional courage. Oh my god, wow!
早い魔法がまるで当たらん
Oh!
達人のよ
Damn,
う
he's
な
fast.
動きから
Also, how many animators did they use?
こ
They
れほ
went
どの
all
致
out.
命傷を負いながらも戦い続ける
Ooh! Shot put. Nice. Did Stark just throw away his weapon as a warrior? Yo, Stark! Oh my gosh, this animation is nuts! Oh! Wow, Stark. Wow. Yo, that beautiful catch. Oh my gosh. So even Divine Revolt has been wore down to a point that even Stark could land his blow. This is a game of stamina and teamwork. Oh! Yo!
さすがにもう剣の魔力を
Yo!
あと3本
Let's go. Oh my gosh. Dude, the actions are overwhelming in this episode. Oh! Yo, she's a pacifist!
ですが気がつくのが少々
Oh, that's a fake! That's why there's no malice.
戦いのための魔法しか覚えられない私以外の一族のものであればこの状況は打開できなかったでしょう
Oh. Yo! KO. Game over.
エリル・フラーテ
What is that? Oh my gosh. Oh, my brain. Let me process what just happened. First of all, how savage is Method? The level of disrespect and disregard she has towards that demon girl, while she was fighting her with her decoy, because all her ferocious attacks had no bloodlust, had no malice. Why? Because it was a decoy. It wasn't real. That's one. Second level of disrespect. She was dedicating her primary goal during her fight with that girl demon was analyzing the fog demon to support Fern. She's truly jack of many, master of many. Her ability to be simultaneously focused and split task at the same time without losing her match and ultimately gaining an upper hand. And with that final chef's kiss, she's like, only those that learn to fight are the ones that enjoy fighting, or only those that enjoy fighting learn how to fight, but they will never know how fun magic is. That's a massive homage and a callback to Frieren. Because to Frieren, magic is fun. Also to Himmel the hero, adventure is fun. It's the journey that matters. Just like when they're going through mazes, it's not about the destination. It's about taking detours and maximizing memories, maximizing moments that we cherish with those that we care about. But Frieren represents the pinnacle of magic in a sense, because she understands how to combat, but also understands the beauty and the fun of magic. Method is the same way. She appreciates the beauty, she appreciates how fun magic can be. Yet, when she needs to, out of necessity, she's also absolute killer mage. Wow, Method, you are quickly becoming one of my favorite side characters.
霧が晴れた。無駄なこと。霧などいくらでも作り出せる。
I'm sure it's not that easy. Hopefully some nullifying. Maybe this entire thing is her magic. Oh, you see? Whoa! What the heck just happened? Now Fern's here. Wow, just in time. Zoltrak 47, let's go! That teamwork though. Oh, goodbye, sayonara, demon girl. Massive deuces. Zoltrak! Oh, annihilation beam. Goodbye. Oh! Yo! Oh, Method. Wow. Wow. Fern, Method, and Frieren just really enjoying this amazing movie. You know, first VIP midnight carpet premiere with popcorn. Man. I mean, yeah. Me either. Oh, that's 2 down. 3 down. Sayonara. Ooh. Ooh. I love that grunt. Huh? Sayonara. 4. Oh.
素手は武器にはなり得ない。
Oh
人間の
shit.
発想だ。
Oh
こ
shit.
うして武器を失えばもう戦えないと思い込む。
Or they knew.
私の勝ちだ。
Nah, maybe they knew.
思い込みか。それは人も魔族も変わ
Oh, wow. They
らない。
needed to get
お前は
him.
人間のしぶとさを知らない。
That was a tactic. Go Stark. Finish blow. Let's go. Oh. Yo. Cleaving light. Wow. Wow. Even them falling is synchronized. Ganal and Stark became one. Wow.
あんたがいいやつに見えるよ。
Good callback
なっ
and
ちまった村
continuation.
をまだ守ろうとしている。俺にはできなかったことだ。
I love their bromance. Oh, that's the last thing that Ganal is thinking about as he passes out and loses his consciousness into slumber of darkness. Wow, dude. And also, one last comment. The tactic that both Ganal and Stark used, voluntarily get pierced through by Divine Revolt's hands, is the exact same tactic that Stark used shortly before. That's paying homage to Stark's growth, tenacity, and again, emotional courage. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Flashback back to his previous partner. Oh, Ganal cares, of course. He cared deeply. Oh. Oh, look at Ganal's frowning. Oh.
お前はいいやつ
Oh, that's exactly what Stark said. Oh, he's crawling to save Stark. Damn, they both have literally a hole in their bodies, dude. Jeez. Oh, Ganal. Oh, Ganal's a great team lead and a great senpai. Ganal, you're a hero too.
目頭で
Ah, Mama Method is here.
私はまた死に損なったのか。
そのようですね。
もういい、動ける。
Ganal, if you don't play tough, if you don't play this bravado, tough guy, would it kill you? Just chill, man. Aren't you afraid of eating late snacks with Stark because of Method's nagging? Also, some viewers and also Patreon members pointed out that that conversation between Stark and Ganal in the fire pit eating that fish is power of woman. Ganal is afraid of Method's nagging and Stark is afraid of Fern's nagging. Such a wholesome scene, and I missed that level, but I agree. It's, man, again, you see, Frieren is like a Pandora box. When you thought you've revealed and uncovered all the layers there are, bam, 16 more layers. Amazing. But yeah, Ganal, chill, bro. Like, stop being this tough guy. Just relax.
シュタルクは
危ない状態でしたが、
Nice.
一命を取り留めました。
The first thing he asked about after surviving his near-death injury, Stark. If anyone that says Ganal doesn't care, just refer them to these videos. Oh, nice. Even in Ganal's nearly unconscious states, he pointed his finger towards Stark, aka motioning Method over. Go help out Stark first.
ご不満ですか？
Acting so cool.
あいつはよくやってくれ
Yo,
た
look at that hole, dude. Goodness.
フリーレンさんたちは
Oh, amazing. Shout out to Evan Call. Sorry for muting, but man, Evan Call, you really also stepped up season 2, man. Oh, now it's the wholesome scenes. Oh. Back to their mundane.
くなってきたな
Nice.
腕立てしてる。もしかしてシュタルク様って生き物だったのでしょうか？
痛い
で僧侶がいないんですね。私この任務が終わったらしばらくフリーになる。
Is Method gonna join?
同行しましょうか？
Obviously because of Frieren. Look at Fern. Yo, Fern sure was stressed out during her battle with that fog demon, but she was unfazed. She wasn't scared. She wasn't on edge. The one time she's on edge is like a scared, skittish cat. Why? Because Method is like, oh, I'll be free. I'm happy to be your priest. Or I'm happy to be another first class mage that could cast priest goddess magic. Why? Because of Frieren-sama. She's so cute. It's her maternal instinct kicking in. And Fern's like, sss, like a cat, like, back off. She's mine.
僧侶の魔法がないと危険ですから。
True.
大丈夫だよ。回復魔法のような高度な魔法は無理だけど。
Respect.
状況になったら逃げるからね。今までだってそうしてきた。
True.
それにこのパーティー
Oh, it's for Zine. Zine. Oh. Well, before this wholesome callback, obviously she's saving them for Zine. Again, like I talked about, Frieren cares deeply, but the true significance of this, her saving that pre-slot for Zine, the only adults in the group, after he hopefully finds his gorilla friends, warrior friends, is Frieren's further and deepens understanding about human companionship and loyalty. She appreciates her friendships and relationship they built over time with Zine. And she cherishes that. So it's not really about utility. It's not really about danger. It's not really about being pragmatic. Because being practical means, of course, Method should join. But it's not about that, but rather it's about human companionship. This is an enriched, deepened understanding of human relationships from Frieren. Amazing. Frieren, him of the hero, will be proud.
いつかまた会えるかもしれない。
Yeah.
それにね、
Oh.
なんだかメトーデがいるとフェルンが
Speaking of human understanding and human relationships, I guess one department that she's still lacking is what we call jealousy and envy. And yo, and obviously Frieren doesn't want Fern to death choke her just like last time.
嫌われてしまいま
Oh,
した
look at her.
でも私フェルンさんのことも大好き
Ah. Yeah, that pouting.
メトーデ
Yo, Method's maternal instinct does not discriminate. Anything cute, anything kawaii desu, she's got you.
ノルム騎士団が到着した
Okay, time to say
私
goodbye.
たちも南部まで護衛に加わることになった
わかりました。
ここでお前たちとはお別れだなシュタルク怪我の具合は
Aww, big brother.
ば
Genau.
っちり問題ないぜ。
そうかお前たちには借りができたないずれ必ず返す
Nice.
ゲナウさん。お礼。
Hug?
ありがとう助か
Oh, nice. Nice.
こちらこ
Nice. Also, can we talk about the way Method was tugging at Canal? Dude. Method, the wife, bro. Like, no wonder Canal is afraid of Method's nagging. I am dead. Wow. And also, wouldn't it be so wonderful and wholesome if Canal can fill in that brotherly role of Stark? I'm going to call Canal Big Brother Canal from now on. And I really hope their bromance and this chosen family that could be even stronger than familiar bond for so many between Canal and Stark get more camera time moving forward. Super cute.
はい。
Aw.
またね。
Mata ne.
あ
Oh, barrier. Respect. Rest in peace, soldiers and warriors. Oh, the music. Oh, I feel like I'm at church. Man, respect. You see that? Zari smiled because mission accomplished. Zari's proud.
断ってよかったのか？メトーデだよ。
このパーティーの僧侶はザインでしょ。
Oh.
そうじゃなくて、綺麗なお姉さんだぜ。合流した時ザインにいろいろ言われるんじゃ
別にいいんじゃない？このパーティーにはもうおね。
Yo.
それもそうだな。
Yo. Wow. Also, Stark, I'm proud of you for not calling Frieren old hag. Because that'll be your third time calling it. And I'll be very, very terrified if I were you. So good job, Stark, for biting your tongue. And I guess one old lady, one gilf is enough for a Zion. I'm dead, yo. This is a shorter episode. It just absolute cinema, absolute peak. And again, my main takeaway from this episode is I hope we all embody the spirits of Ganao. When we're exposed to trauma, we can conjure up the courage through controlled exposure, through social support, which is Method, Frieren, Fern, right, and Stark. Through the support of our social circle, our community, we can confront our trauma head on. And in turn, overcome our trauma because we deserve more. All of us deserve more than living under the shadow of our trauma from the past. I hope you guys find great encouragement in that. If he can do it, so can we. Sure, we're not first class mages, but you get my point. Anyway, enough of yapping today. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoyed my yapping, make sure you're subscribed to stay tuned to my next video, next series. And as always, I really, really appreciate you guys for tuning in. And remember, we all matter. We are worthy. Until next time. Peace.